Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday, everybody. How is everyone doing? And where are you in the universe? So I'm going to tell you that, hey Laurie, hey Boombuster, Alice, hi, thank you for joining. Folks on YouTube, thank you for joining. April, hey April, thank you for joining. We've got Sydney, hot Southern California, hot Central Oregon. Yeah, so it's really hot here, so I'm limiting the use of lights. So if the lighting is off, hey Petey, thanks for joining. Astroplaning, but you all know it's Sydney, Australia. Yeah. Kathy, hot and humid and Indy. It seems to be the theme, at least for Northern Hemisphere. Friends in Southern Hemisphere are rather cold in some places. Carolyn, hey, from Cincinnati. We have Boom Buster from the UK. Hopefully it's not as hot over there. Is it? Yeah, so you know I'm not so good with lighting anyhow, but I definitely don't have my overhead light on. I'm trying to limit the use of energy because I think we are all strained. Wet, cold, and in lockdown. Oh, really? Oh. Ooh. All right. Well, let's all find comfort wherever we are. Let's find relief from whatever the conditions are. And let's just find how we manage where we are because it is what it is, right? 11 p.m. in the UK, so cool. I thought it, oh, yeah, that's pretty nice. It's not going to cool down very much here. I think it said like tonight was maybe going to be 70 degrees. So I just want you to know, usually we have like a 40-degree swing between day and night. It ain't happening. Lighting is nice. Oh, thank you. Okay. All right. So let's get started with Sunday Synergy. Again, thank you everyone for being here. I do want to just mention a few things. Mercury, as we know, Mercury's stationed direct on the 22nd. So Mercury takes, when Mercury is changing direction, there are a few days before, during, and after before it really doesn't even move. It doesn't change degrees in the sign. And that's where we sort of can feel things being stagnant, or we might feel pause, or just, you know, we feel that lack of movement. So Mercury is starting to actually pick up and move. So this week, we should potentially start to see some clarity about some things. We may come to some resolutions on some things that we've sort of been waiting on. So we may feel that like, oh, now we're going. So keep an eye open for that. We have Neptune is retrograde. So very much connecting. So remember, when planets are retrograde, it's really about going in, right? So very much sort of reconnecting with our dreams, you know, reconnecting with some of those things that we've wanted. So the words when things are retrograde, right? Hey, Cecilia. Eduarda, hello. So the other thing about Neptune, here's the interesting thing. Neptune also rules addictions. So remember that addictions can be substance, of course, but it also can be repetitive patterns, right? Relationships that aren't healthy. We see ourselves going through these cycles and loops, right? That's also addictive behavior. So having Neptune retrograde is really saying, let's look at that and let's really understand those. So it's a really good opportunity if you find yourself looping into stuff. It's a good opportunity to take some time and look at that. So Mars is doing some things. Mars is our action, right? It's our physical body. It's our warrior energy. And Mars is doing some things this week where it, with Saturn and Chiron and Uranus. And so we may feel things about authority, about government, about healing. So inner child healing, this lifetime healing. And inspiration and sort of unexpected things. And so having Mars with those things is sort of saying, take a little bit of time as we come across some things that don't be so impulsive, which is the action of Mars, right? So maybe take a pause a little bit, even though we want to go, take a pause and take a breath. So there's that. But there wants to be action. So particularly when it comes to the healing part, this is a good time to take those steps, right? But it might feel a little funny. So anyhow, that's what I wanted to share. So let's get started with messages for the week. And I thought I love this little package, and I use them more for myself, but I thought they'd be fun, for Sunday Synergy. And they're just these little cards. So I'm going to pull cards for Monday and Tuesday. So this will be June 28th, right, through July 3rd. Is that right? No, July 4th. Okay, Monday and Tuesday. Let's have a card for Monday and Tuesday, a card for Wednesday and Thursday, and a card for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right. Oh, I like these. So the card that sort of popped out while I was messing around with the bag is Power. So this is angel prayers. These are just little cards. Power. So we were just talking about things moving forward. We were talking about Mercury getting moving. We were talking about looking at some of our things internally in terms of revisiting dreams, things that we've really been fantasizing about. And there's someone on here, we were just chatting about it, about something you've been thinking about for a long time, and now there's some action potentially coming. So stepping into power, being mindful of your power, be in your power, and watch your power too, especially while we have Mars being a little active this week. So overall message. Then Monday, Tuesday, exploration. That's a good word, exploration. That's a nice word. So beginning of the week, check it out. Go, do the reviewing, take the deep dive, do your homework, ask more questions, imagine what could be, and let yourself go down those paths and exploring all the possibility. So go for it. Do no limiting. We've got power as that overriding energy. So no limitations. It's really exploring and going. So, you don't have to sign on the dotted line, but see where the fun of exploration can take you. Wednesday, Thursday, vision. So as we are exploring, as we are being open to possibilities, what is our vision? What do we want? Again, I just said no limitations. So what is your vision? See it, believe it, put all of your energy toward it. Again, using your power. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, patience. So patience. Things take some time. Mars energy doesn't want to be patient. So it's a reminder to maybe slow down just a little bit, take that breath, and know that what you have started on your exploration, what you have vision for, and be patient. It's out there. And it'll come your way. So, be careful not to say, oh, this couldn't happen, or, well, what about, none of that self-defeating talk. It's put it out there, have your vision, think big, and be patient with the steps. There's a couple of words on this vision card, and it says soul, sight, future. Oh, okay, now that took me a while to read. Look how tiny that print is on there. I feel like I'm in a vision test. Oh, funny, a vision test. Very humorous. Who made these cards? Yeah, it's the letters are bigger, smaller, and smaller. Oh, very interesting. So, soul, sight, future. Yes, vision. Okay. So those are the cards for this week. I loved using that little pouch of cards. Okay, what do we got? Anyone have questions, requests? Put them in there. Eduarda, you sent a request to be live in the video. Did you want to do that? Again, I know a lot of people accidentally hit that and they don't really want to go live, but I'm happy to do live. I don't really know how to bring someone on, but we always can try it. Or did you just mean to put a comment? So if anyone has any questions or requests, I've got some decks out on the table. My room smells great of Palo Santo. I did a really nice Palo Santo burn, Boo and Buster. Can I have a card for love? Interesting that you asked about that, because I did put romance angels on the table. Eduarda. Oh, it was an accident. No worry, no worry. That's why I always check. Okay, let's get a card for Boo and Buster for love. If you have anything specific, type it in there. But let's see. So I'll use romance angels here for Boo and Buster for love. Boo and Buster for love. Thank you for all the hearts running up on Instagram. I love it. Thank you. So Boo and Buster. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Here you go, YouTube. So Boo and Buster, finances and career in your love life right now. So I use romance angels absolutely for love, intimate relationships, but I also use romance angels just for love and relationships in general. So finances and career, if that is an issue, if that's coming up, if that's a conversation that needs to happen, or is happening or has happened, step into your power around that discussion. Maybe it's something that's coming. Have a vision of where you want it to go and be patient with communication. Mercury is just starting to go forward, so be patient, right? Okay. All right. Then I had one here for Alice, and then MJ. Hi, Megan, from St. Louis, Missouri. Is it okay to ask for general? Yes. So let me get over here to Alice, and then Eduarda and Megan. Okay, let's see. Alice has a card. Could I? Oop, boop, boop, boop. Beep, beep. I did something wrong. Have a romance angel, please. I do love that deck about faith. Yes, a romance angel for Alice. Absolutely. I'll put finances and career back in there. You're welcome, Boom Buster. Okay, let's get, ooh, lots of love. Well, Venus just entered Leo. So this is like love. Could be a little tricky, but love. Okay, Alice. I'd love Alice for Romance Angels. Let's see, Alice. Let's get a card here for Alice. Okay, Alice. Your card. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. There you have it. Instagram, you read everything backwards. By now, we should be pretty good at reading things backwards. Here you go, YouTube. So, Alice, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So, take a look at things. You know, like I said, Neptune being in retrograde, right? So, revisiting some dreams, revisiting some, you know, fantasies. Take a look at that stuff. See where it takes you. And also take a look at what you get looped into in that. So be realistic, but take a look at it. Dive into it. See where it takes you. Exploration. Yeah. Okay. I have Eduarda and then over here to Megan. I would love a card, I'm not going to lie, but of confusion right now in the heart space. Mm-hmm. Be patient. Be patient. And look. Look here and not here. I think you know this, but look with this side of the mind and not this side of the mind. Okay. A love. So for Eduarda, a card for love as well, reconnecting to a past love. These get juicy. Reconnecting to a past love. I'm going to angel answers. Okay, let's get angel answers. Okay, Kathy, I see you there too. So let's get a card here for Eduarda. Reconnecting to a past love. Let's see what angel answers has to say about reconnecting to a past love. Yeah, I mean, it really was sticking out right there, wasn't it? There's something better. Here you go, YouTube. There's something better. So interesting. It doesn't say there's someone better. It says there's something. So maybe on this reconnecting, because we also have Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto in retrograde. Again, right? So maybe in reconnecting, there's a reason that you disconnected, right? And now you're finding the desire to reconnect. So the something better may be saying, look for what you actually want out of this relationship that wasn't there the first time around. Whatever it was, you know, I don't know. Did you both live in a different city? Did, you know, someone just, I don't know what. Any of those things, whatever didn't work, look to see if it can be changed. And that's that there's something better. So that's what I got. Yeah. I feel like it's not saying there's someone better and it's not saying no. So I think it's getting in touch with what you want, that exploration, and having the vision for the relationship that you want, being patient for it to be discussed, talked about, see the possibility, can it happen, and holding your power the whole time. Okay. All right, let's get over here to Megan. Let's see. Megan, is it okay to ask for general? Yes. Yes. Okay, for Megan, I have Oracle of the Fairies for you. Oracle of the Fairies for Megan. Oracle of the Fairies for Megan. Show me guidance for Megan. Okay. You're so welcome. Does that resonate with you, Eduarda? I'm curious. Okay, Megan, your card is light. The Fairy Queen of Light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. Here's your card. Here you go, Instagram. You know, we're coming out of that full moon, right? So we do still have a lot of light out there, but hopefully during that full moon, you used that light energy. That's the beauty about the full moon, is that it shines light on oftentimes what we hide underneath, right? So hopefully you were able to take advantage of that energy and take a look at some things. She comes to shed love and light onto your current situation. So whatever might be coming up for you, be it a simple challenge, be it a intense conflict, whatever it is, always remember to work with your Fairy Queen of Light and bring love into that situation. Bring love and light into that, so that every time you show up with that energy, then that's what you're going to get back. That's what, I believe that we are all here to live in love. Like, we're not here to bust people's chops and, have a miserable life. I mean, that's not why we're here. But it is a lesson to tap into our love and live in that space of love, and to keep showing and to keep showing up in that, and to keep sharing it so that we can inspire others to also live in that space. So as whatever comes up for you, work with love and light, send love and light for those who may need it. So even if someone's being ugly, send them love and light. Doesn't mean you have to go along with it, doesn't mean you have to buy into their stuff, but send them love and light. Okay. Shine your light. Yes. Boo and Buster. Yes. Eduarda, it does resonate. 10 years later, we are reconnecting. Oh, exploration. Man, I am so I'm excited about these little cards up here. Okay, let's get to You Are Welcome. Let's get to Kathy. So Kathy says, Mia wants me to tell you she's here in spirit, couldn't make it live. Could you please pull a general card for her for the week? Yes. A card for Mia. I keep going to the power of surrender for her. So let's see. Let's have a card for Mia for general message for the week. For Mia. So I don't know if you all saw the Your Energetic Boost mini readings that I did using the cards from last Sunday's Synergy, but it was all playing off of Power of Surrender. So for Mia, surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. And power. So here's the card for Mia, which, again, Venus being in Leo, that's our strength, our attractiveness, our power, very much in that sign. So for Mia, surrender comparisons with other people. So Whether or not it's a direct comparison saying this person has this and I don't necessarily get that energy about this, but what I get is that it's more about being enough, believing in self to be enough. And as it says, focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. So really diving into that a little bit more and really understanding and defining and recognizing what are the strengths. Being attractive to self. Every time you walk by the mirror, say, hi, sweetie, or, hi, Mia, I love you. Give her the old, right? And power, sitting in her own power. As I said, I don't get the sense that it's saying, oh, this person has this and I don't, but it is maybe not valuing self in those areas as much and needing to elevate that a little bit. Okay. I have questions over here for Instagram. Let me see, who was, Cecilia, birthday on Friday. Yay. So what's Friday? July 2, right? A Cancer. We're going to messages from the mermaids for you. Happy birthday for Friday. It's Boo and Buster's birthday on Thursday. So we've got quite a few Cancers here. Happy Cake Day, as we food bloggers like to call it. Yes. Okay. All right, let's get some cards. Kathy, thanks, Noelle. I think this will be helpful and insightful for her this week. Great. I hope so. I hope so. Let me know. I think it's standing in her own power and exploring that a little bit more. You know what I mean? Okay. Kim, hello. Thank you for joining. Okay, let's get a card for Cecilia for her birthday coming up. And so let's have a general card for Cecilia from Messages from the Mermaids for Cecilia. I got two cards for you. One for reading, one for your birthday. Kathy, something just popped. Kathy Williams over here on YouTube is wishing all of you on Instagram a happy birthday. Something just popped up here for Mia in the surrender comparisons with other people. I saw there's something better here. And so, again, not necessarily comparing with other people, but bettering of self and recognizing that. There's recognizing that the position, this is a little hard for me to put into words for some reason. Recognizing that the current vision, our card here, the current vision of strength, attractiveness, and power may be a little bit weak, may be depleted. And that something better is a reminder to move more into that power and really embrace all of those things about self. That's what I'm getting here from her. Okay, Cecilia, sorry. When those things pop in, I just have to do them. So Cecilia, interesting cards. Turn away and love. But look at the directions that the mermaids are facing. Turn away and love. Here you go, you two. These are cards for Cecilia. So you see the mermaids are facing each other. So let's think about that. Turn away and love. So I think it goes back to a little bit of Megan's reading about light and love, which is anything that whatever comes in this week that is sort of low vibrating or challenging or aggressive in nature, rather than meeting it with that same energy, turn away from that and turn toward love and meet that with the love and light that we talked about for Megan. So always going toward love. So if the tendency in a discussion or in a relationship or at the supermarket, if things get heated, move away from that and go toward love. Because this week we could see some heat, right? So, and we can see heat any day. So go there. And in love, it'll resolve. It does resolve. It really does. I do believe that. Okay. You're welcome. Okay. Did anyone else have a request or a question for the cards this week? So for anyone who joined late, the overall reading, this card of power came out. So the overall energy for the week is being in your personal power. Monday, Tuesday, starting off exploration. So thinking big, thinking wide, no limitations, using your vision, middle of the week, using your vision to see where it is you want to go, expand your vision, open your eyes, open your heart, open your imagination, and be patient. Be patient, but believe it. So that's the messages for this week. Kill them with kindness, Boo and Buster says. Exactly. Okay. Cecilia says, thank you, loved the message. Great, great, great. Laurie, health card for the week, please. Yes. And Alice, thank you again for your guidance and messages. You are welcome. Thumbs up for this read. Right on. Thank you. Yes, please, if you would, if you are enjoying the reading or the cards or anything resonated with you, please give it a like or a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Send a comment, even if the comment is love and light. Whatever it is, it helps. Alice, have a beautiful week, everyone. You too. Alice is on Monday already. Okay, so let's get a card for Laurie for health. Boom and Buster, have a great week to you all. You too. Thank you for joining. It's late for you. Pleasant dreams. Laurie, a card for health. I'm just trying to feel the deck that I need for you. Yeah, I don't feel like the deck is on the table, but I need it for you. What deck do I need for you? If you're all wondering why I'm looking over here, because I have a lot of card decks over here. Maybe wisdom for healing. Let's see about that. Not on the table. Yeah, you didn't sense the deck was on the table either? I did not. Not sure which one. Let's see. I have a card here for Laurie for health this week. Let's talk health in body, mind, and spirit, right? What for health for Laurie? on top. Okay, card for health. Reflect on pride and ego. Reflect on pride and ego. This is a two-sided card, so I'll read the other side. And of course, being, seeing Venus and Leo, there is a lot of that pride and ego coming up. So let's read today's lesson, and then it gives a goal. So today's lesson: acknowledge that negative pride causes more harm and suffering to relationships and to your overall life than can be measured. Notice where you're losing power because of false pride, and recognize that it's poison to your spirit and thus to your healing. Your goal: to reflect on matters of pride and ego. So, yeah, really interesting. I'm actually going to read that a second time. Acknowledge that negative pride causes more harm and suffering to relationships and to your overall life than can be measured. Notice where you're losing power, there's that word power coming up again, because of false pride, which is in quotes, and recognize that it's poison to your spirit and thus to your healing. So the sense I'm getting about this is that false pride. I think it goes into a little bit of the message from Mia about surrendering comparisons, and what that is just sort of where are you feeling the need to maybe be right, or feeling the need to dominate, or something in there, and that it comes across as false pride because it's a reaction. It's a pattern reaction. It's a defense mechanism, perhaps. And so that's what gets in our way, and then that affects, of course, everything we know that goes on in our head affects our body, right? So, and it affects our general well-being. So taking a look at that and reflecting. So again, we're looking at that Neptune retrograde, but reflecting on matters of pride and ego. So just take some look at it. Just take some look at it. So maybe in your interactions, maybe evaluate your interactions and see if there's something in there that that could be shifted. That's the sense I get. I get the sense, it's not like, oh, I'm so proud and I have such a big ego, and I don't think that's what this is about. This is okay. This is refinement. This is refinement in a journey. And so this is saying, pay attention, take a look, and keep going in the direction you're going. But there's little things, there's little pieces of grit that's in the sock that needs to be taken out, that needs to be found, right? Sometimes we have to take the whole sock off in order to find that tiny little piece. I think that's what this is more about. Okay. Yeah, there was a reach on that one, but I feel like that's sort of what that's saying, is it's really going down to refining. Yeah, it's the little things. It's like, okay, you did this, you got this far, right? Now there's this other little thing we would like you to do. That's the sense I get. Not where I am this week, but we'll reflect on the message. Yeah. Yes, and sometimes these cards, we don't necessarily see it for the week. We might see it later in the week. We might see it 2 weeks down the road. We might see it retrospectively. It's good to just keep them tucked in there and see what comes of it. Okay. Anyone else have a question, or are we wrapping up Sunday Synergy for the week? I appreciate everybody being here. I hope everybody stays cool. And for those of you who are in super cold, I hope you have a good, cozy blanket. Let's hope we all stay safe. Many of us are in drought conditions, so Mm. Yes, the reaches go back to this message as it was active in the past. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like that's the sense I get. Is it's refining something. So like noticing something perhaps, like I said, like that you've been working on, or the journey, noticing something and saying, aha, here's this other little thing that we could do going forward, because obviously you can't change the past. That's the sense I get from that card. Okay, Kathy Williams, big love to all. I send thank you. I send that back to you. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. And yeah, happy last few days of June as we move into July. We are in Cancer season, so more feelings, more sensitivities, more emotions, also more nurturing, might be feeling more home-based, right? We also might think about, we might be hiding some of our feelings, so yeah, to explore that, explore those emotions. Okay, everybody, thank you, thank you. It was fun as always, and I appreciate your energy and your support, and I will see you next time. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao, YouTube. Thanks for being here.